When you think about playing golf, most people play 18 holes. Every now and then you get lucky and you get 36 in. But to play over 100 gets to be a little bit of an ordeal. You feel it in your back, you feel it in your legs, and so you have to constantly go out. And it's also a fun thing. So it's easy for somebody to say, I'll give you $1 a hole, and if you play 100, he writes a check for $100 for a great cause.
Members of the Malta House in Norwalk and St. Joseph's Parenting Center in Stamford teed up at Innis Arden Golf Club in Old Greenwich for its annual golf tournament to raise money for parent education and care. Friends and colleagues were able to sponsor each golfer for a certain amount of money per hole.
We do many things for the child and we don't support the parent. And so both Malta House and St. Joseph Parenting Center, what we do is we support the parents and hopefully empower them to become better people, so eventually, ultimately, protecting and supporting the children.
Malta House is an 18-year-old residential program in Norwalk which houses, cares, and educates young, needy single mothers and their infants. It relies heavily on private funding and expects to raise $40,000 to $45,000 from the tournament to support its programs.
They're single, they're pregnant, they have no place to go. And we offer them programs so that when they leave, which is in 12 to 18 months, they can get along further than they would have without Malta House.
They need to become self-sufficient, and state benefits doesn't really do that. We're encouraging them and talking to them about, going back to school and, and working and going back to school, because they're actually going to need to do both in order to be successful.
St. Joseph Parenting Center hopes to raise between $25,000 to $30,000 to fund programs that educate parents who are at risk for neglecting and abusing their children.
It's trying to teach parents who have struggled for a variety of reasons through education to become better parents, so that they're better able to keep the family together and in the end, obviously, save the children that are suffering from abuse.
For more information, visit maltahouse.org or sjpcenter.org. In Greenwich, Priscilla Lombardi, itsrelevant.com.